So you guys have the King of Chalices, Knight of Wands, Page of Chalices, and the Ace of Wands. Now I must say this Ace of Wands looks very interesting in particular. This could be a very sexual week for you in general, and you could find that you are meeting someone brand new this week if you're single. This could also be just a rekindling or a very passionate time with your current partner, who's most likely the King of Chalices. Now, as the King of Chalices, this person, I feel like this version of the King is emotionally available. Usually I see him the other way around, but because of the cards around him, this person I feel might be aggressively pursuing you with the Knight of Wands, very interested. And there's a lot of passion here, a lot of chemistry, and definitely a lot of attraction. Now, this person might not be the most reliable with all this Wands energy because they're likely to be very interested and show a lot of interest, but then up and vanish quite quickly as well. The Knight of Wands is very hard to rein in, and they're very beat of their own drum. They just move around quickly towards what interests them. And for the moment, it appears to be you. And this could be you pursuing someone or something else that, again, you have a very strong interest in and most likely are very passionate about. Page of Chalices could refer to this person giving you love messages or just a lot of emotional contact happening between you and this king. And it's definitely back and forth, and the interest, the attraction is mutual. So aside from passion and sexual chemistry, we do have the emotions there as well. I mean, some of you, aside from the love and romance, might find yourself focused on whatever it is that you're incredibly attracted to, whether that's a new job opportunity, starting your own thing, working on a project, developing a skill, drawing. You are following your passions, and you might feel this enthusiasm, this drive to do stuff. So it's not about like sitting at home and just relaxing. You're interested in being very active this week. And that most likely involves another person, but this could just be you finding yourself very creative this week in particular. That's why art was coming to mind, or something you might deem creative or artistic. King of Chalices. If I can... No? Alright, so... Jesus. Okay, all the cards want to come forward. Just gonna stick with the Nine of Swords is attached to the King of Chalices. As your energy, you could find yourself confused and stressed out about your own feelings. Maybe you care about something so much that you worry about it just the same, and it's spending a lot of time in your thoughts. Now, this could definitely be you being stressed out about a person, and this doesn't feel like a negative in the sense that you're worried that they're not attracted or that they're not interested in any way. I think you're more nervous about it. This is like butterfly feeling that I'm getting, and it's weighing on your mind quite a bit. The fact that this person is, maybe you are afraid on some level of them losing interest, but it's all just like fears. There's no like concrete proof for why you should have these feelings, just that they're there. Because you're just worrying that you might lose out on something. Ace of Wands. Four of Chalices. Hangman. Very interesting. Okay, so with this new beginning that, again, there's nothing but excitement. I'm sorry, this version just cracks me up. There's a lot of desire here and passion, yet there's also this sense of withdrawal and thinking about it and wondering, is it going to work out? Is this right? You know, should I get involved in this? I feel like all those questions are crossing your mind, especially with this Nine of Swords appearing here. And these cards, which are very withdrawn, neither of these cards are very active. both of these cards are stepping back and wanting to review, wanting to be like, no, not just yet. Hold. Let's step back a minute. I gotta think about it. If this is right, do I really want this? I don't know. And the Hangman does that review, does the turning himself upside down to look at the situation from all angles. So I get this need from your end to really look at a situation and think, I know I really want this, I'm very attracted to it, but is it right? I don't know, maybe. And I feel like those are the things that you're asking yourself, and that's how you're feeling. Like for some reason you want to withdraw from an opportunity because you're not ready, you need more time, or you're unsure. Some of you might find or might be thinking that, especially in terms of a relationship or romantic connection, that it's too focused on the sexual and you want more emotions behind it. And you're like, is it enough? Should I get involved? Same questions are coming up in my mind, but that could be why, especially when romance is involved. All right, Knight of Wands. Eight of Pentacles. This could be someone who is working very hard for your attention, to get you, and pulling all stops, I feel, with the Eight of Pentacles, because the Eight of Pentacles is fixated, focused, and determined. That could be someone, again, being fixated on you and obtaining you. That could be you to someone else as well. But for the most part, I think it's you being chased down very hard here with the Eight of Pentacles, because someone is very interested. And it could be someone tied to the job. For some, this could be the need to not really get away, but there's a work situation here that you want to be a part of, and you're aggressively pursuing it as well. And you're determined to get it. That could be the case for some of you that don't give two shits about love. Page of Cups. Page of Pentacles. More contact, more messages. This could involve children as well. But for the most part, I think is contact. And I feel like this person could be a coworker, or again, tied to the job. And it's like this back and forth between the two of you. There's emotional messages, there's work-related messages, and it's all from the same person. This can be also the manifestation of an actual opportunity. So someone's saying, let's go out and do something, as opposed to just chit-chatting back and forth. They want to take you out. They want to go somewhere, they want to get to know you more, and it's becoming a bit more real. For those of you that don't care about love, this is also connected to work, money, where a situation that you're very interested in, like especially if you're starting your own project, is starting to become more real. People are like, I like what you're doing. When is it going to be complete? Are you going to sell it? You know, there's a showing of interest with the Page of Cups, good feedback here. And then there's people offering to like buy something off of you, or saying, damn, you have some skills. You want to do this project for me? You want to work with me? Or how about we go do X, Y, and Z, because I like what it is you have to offer. So there's those opportunities coming up for some of you. And you're unsure about this King of Cups or King of Chalices if it's another person, and that's stressing you out. It's like you're attracted, but you're like, fuck, do I? I don't know. I gotta decide. I'm running out of time. That's the vibe I'm getting, like you're on a time limit to make a decision here. And it's stressing you out. Page of Swords, we have more communication. It feels like on some level, maybe you have to say yes or no to someone or a situation. And again, it's about this Ace of Wands that's coming in. You're feeling like you need time out to really think about the right answer for yourself. But you might feel like this pressure, you're running out of time, and you have to get a response quite quickly. Don't try to talk too fast, especially me. With the Page of Swords. So this could be you communicating a response, or just being very short with someone regarding a situation and saying, I need more time, just back off for a minute. That is the vibe I'm getting with the Page of Swords. So these two pages that are coming in and chatting you up, bringing you information, we've got you wondering about it, thinking, is this real? I don't know. I think this is why you're withdrawing. It's like you're so excited about it, if it is the case, that you just want to be absolutely sure that there's no... It's like, what's the bad? You know, it's like, what... It's too good to be true. What's going to happen? Are you sure? What's the catch? That's the line I was looking for. What's the catch is what you want to tell someone or ask someone, because you suspect that there is something involved. Because it feels too good to be true. Three of Cups. I'm going to be using my miniature deck for clarification this time around, because I'm obsessed with using these. And, alright, let's see where we go. Alright, I'm seeing the money, the finances, possibly work in focus with all these pentacles. You have Justice in between the Page of Pentacles and the Five of Pentacles. You might be deciding something that could determine whether or not you lose out on money, or just involves money. Could be some sort of payback from another person, or again, sorting out issues involving another person, and the legal system is involved here. And I think some of you might find yourselves off on your own, but I don't see it as a negative. I see it as a celebration here with the Three of Cups. With you and your friends are potentially celebrating a situation being over, something being finalized, and you might find that you're out on your own now with the Five of Pentacles. But I'm not reading this as the abandonment vibe that I normally get from the Five. Yes, there might be a loss of money, or the results of a situation haven't completely worked in your favor, in the sense that you are losing out where money is concerned. And you might have to struggle for a little bit, but I still think there is some level of winning. Is there something in your favor because you feel like celebrating? Maybe it's celebrating some form of freedom. A child could be involved, or this is just, again, the information, the decision coming through by mail, by phone, someone contacting you and telling you what the deal is. And again, the thing that's playing in my mind is something being final. Alright, let me see the Page of Pentacles. Get one for the Page of Pentacles. And I got the Page of Pentacles. Like, it's the Knave of Pentacles in this deck, but you got two Pages of Pentacles, so it's definitely connected to money here. This is obviously information or message coming through. It could be from a younger person, or again, this is someone that's a legal contact, or business is contacting you and providing you with information or results. I need more on the Page of Pentacles. What is the information about? Okay, not you. Alright, it's about a job. It's about money that maybe someone owes you. You're expecting to receive something. And so you got the messenger essentially bringing in a package for you. And this package you may have been waiting for a while, and I think, again, this is the actual delivery. I feel for the most part it does have to do with actual legal issues or some sort of transaction, and that this is going to determine what you do from here forward, or what you're able to do. Let me just get the Five of Pentacles. For some, this is definitely a job offer coming through, especially if you've been actively applying. You have more than one here. You have two pages. So if you apply to several, then a couple of companies are very much interested in you. And at least one of them is going to offer you, benefits package. Please join us. Might be a substantial opportunity there with the Ace of Pentacles. It might not be like a freelance. This could be, oh, hold on, I have a dropper here. Six of Chalices came out. There's a connection here to the past appearing. I wasn't even asking for anything for that card to drop. I actually want to see the Five of Pentacles. Can you clarify the Five of Pentacles? Strength. So whatever this hardship is that comes through after this information gets to you with Justice here, even if you experience again that form of hardship, I feel like there's something soothing about it to you. I don't know if that makes sense. We have strength here, so you have that energy of endurance, perseverance, making it through a situation, inner will is coming up. So you can endure any form of hardship. And it could just be that this situation involved you having been put through a lot. Maybe you lost friendships and family members in this situation, especially if this situation involves some sort of legal issue. I feel like you lost a lot of people as a result of it. Either they were tired of you talking about it, they didn't side with you, and you've dealt with that. You've managed to make it through despite the fact that a good chunk of people were lost. It's like, you know what, good riddance, because you still have your friends, or your true friends are essentially remaining. You do have this celebratory energy after the fact. Now, if this represents the jobs, especially if you've been applying a lot, and it's obviously an offer here, more than one offer is coming up, 2 pages and the Ace, your decision is going to be based on the financial factor. So whichever one I think gives you more money to pull you out of a situation that you consider to be financially difficult, you're going to prefer and lean towards the job that has more benefits, it has more pay attached to it. Alright, let me get Justice. Three of Swords and the King of Pentacles. So for some, this decision with Justice could be a heartbreaking one. It could be a very tough decision that you have to make. It might involve a separation with a partner, a business partner, or otherwise, or a friend, because I do get a sense of a loss, losing someone or some people over this situation, and that not being a positive thing. But you maintain yourself, you keep yourself together with strength. And again, you do have friends at the end who are very supportive of you. This could be leaving a situation that you normally enjoyed. For whatever reason, you have to leave the job. You have to leave whatever it is that you're a part of for a substantial amount of the day. And when I say that, I'm trying to avoid saying a job specifically. So like, for instance, if you don't necessarily work full-time, there could be, again, this hobby or a group that you're very much attached to. For whatever reason, maybe you have to leave that, and that's a tough decision. For some, this can be, you get the news that you're waiting for. Again, there's legality. Let me try that a third time. Legality involved here. And, you know, the results could be tough. You know, the Three of Swords is not easy energy, so that could be tough. You have to, again, find your inner strength here with the actual Strength card. But I think that Three of Cups, regardless of your situation, involves this supportive environment that you have around you. So if you lose friends or family at the result of a situation, you find who your true friends are, essentially. It's most likely going to be 3 people. It might even be 3 females. There's still something to celebrate here. What's the Three of Cups? And maybe some of you are celebrating a separation from a partner, like a divorce, and you're like, yes, I'm free. It's scary because maybe you were dependent financially, and that's the Five of Pentacles here. So now you have to get a full-time job if you weren't working, or you have to be able to depend yourself, be dependent on yourself, and that can be a struggle initially. But as I said, there's support coming through. Three of Cups. I mean, a chapter has closed here, a situation has ended, and I see the world as an ending in the best possible way for you. So even if you do experience a tough time this week, the week itself will wrap up and you'll feel closure and you'll feel like you've achieved the best possible outcome for yourself. There is a King of Wands here. This can be someone who is one of those friends that are very supportive of you and is helping you move forward. One more. And I got 2. I think you're actually, this is the 10 of Swords. I thought this was the 8 of Swords. I'm going to say I think that a painful chapter for you is ending. So the pain is still there. You know, it's still lingering because you don't usually just turn off emotions just like that. Some people can, and that's fantastic, and I wish I could do it myself. But I think you're able to look at a situation from a whole new perspective with the Hangman. I don't think you're feeling stuck. I think this is you being able to see the other side of a situation because initially this came out like this, and I want to acknowledge that. So I think you're able to gain a new perspective. This person might be helping you. This could be the person that you've separated from as well, and this could be a different aspect to them. For the most part, I do think this is a friend who is helping you see the positive, and again, allowing this situation to close out in your favor. Like it feels like it says you've gotten a great solution. It wasn't easy and there's still some obstacles, most likely financial, that you will have to deal with.